You do not want to miss an episode of Stand on Business Podcast.
I am. Introduce yourself.
The Cheyenne Bellerin Show.
Yes.
Black girl power.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Girls supporting girls.
More of that in 2025, okay? We gonna just get straight into it. No gatekeeping, no hating, no subbing, none of that. Just girls support girls. Like, let us win.
Please.
Y'all talk about we run the world while we fighting each other.
While
like,
we fighting each other.
Make it make sense. So now that you said that, let's talk about business and friendships, because you have your new podcast,
yes,
rebranded,
yes,
the Cheyenne Bellerin Show. As you guys can see, make sure you follow.
Podcast.
So let me ask you, because I know, previously you had a business partner / friend, and now you're single. You're one-man army. So let me just ask you, do you recommend that? Do you think that's a good idea?
See, I think every circumstance is different. Okay. And from me, my experience, it didn't work. I thought it would work with someone who, I thought because money wasn't an issue. Like, we were able to put up money together.
Right.
But personality became an issue.
That was more expensive than the money.
And that was more expensive than the money.
Okay.
So, I think that took away on it. So now, to answer your question, if it's a good idea, I don't know. It may work for some people.
Right.
But if you know you're more passionate about a project than the other person, and you have your vision,
right,
it's maybe best to just
see. But that's the
stand
thing.
on business.
And say no. And say, you hear that? Stand on business and say, fuck no. But I think that's the issue. So before the whole podcast or anything else, I always had that standpoint, like, I can't do business with friends. I feel like it's not a good idea. I don't think no one should do business with friends. Right. And I've been saying that shit for years. And I feel like the reason I say that, because when one part of that messes up, the other part is straight down. Yeah. So if the business mess up, forget about the friendship, vice versa. And that was my number one reason. Then I will try to be like, okay, let me see about the pros and cons. To me, it was just always cons, because I feel like when you think about it, like you said, your vision might be different, which is cool, because two heads are better than one. Sometimes they say that. But then you have a situation where, what if you're doing all the work and the other person's not as passionate, or vice versa, they're doing all the work and you're not as passionate? Then it's like, you know what, I don't think I could do this. And I feel like once you separate that, feelings get involved, no communication is involved, no accountability is taken, and that's just a recipe for fucking disaster. So I look back at Jay-Z and Damon Dash. Biggest fucking record label, biggest shit, Rockefeller, that had the clothing, everything, had their movies. Them niggas don't even want to stay in the same room together.
Yeah.
Then you have Mace and Puffy. It was 10 years from now, we'll still be on. Niggas said we don't know what the future looking like, but you ain't on top right now. Hope not. Not where you at.
Right, exactly.
But no
shade.
He
still is, but
I hope not. Please don't be on top. So then you got them, where now look at me, and that's why I be thinking, like, is it karma? Because look at where Diddy is. And then look at Mace. Mace went through the pastor of it. Mace went, now he, a great podcast with him and Cam. Then you got, what was it? Him and Shine. Shine done did his time, try to turn, he turned Jew.
Right.
Now he's running for
Belize. And some congressman.
In Belize. So it's like, then you got JT and Carisha. Besties, bad bitches, city girls, had us up by 1,000 every summer. Right?
Right.
Then look at them now. They're saying they're still friends. You never see them in nothing together no more at all. Not even like a photo shoot.
A little story.
Nothing. Right. Not even a story.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's the reason I feel like your friendship is always worth more than the business part of it. Because you could always go find a business partner anywhere.
Right.
But that friend,
when you break it down like that,
when
you see it like that, that kind of scares me because it's like, damn, maybe friendship and businesses don't.
It just don't mix.
I mean, even with Destiny Childs, they not friends. They went through when they come
Toya looked like she made up with them. I think out of all of them, LaToya Luckett. But that's the thing. It's like, cause you go in with all these hopes, like we gonna do this and we gonna do this and we gonna do this
and we gonna be
and
lit,
then you
and I'm
like,
gonna help you,
right?
And
like
we gonna help
this
you,
what
and
we gonna do, and then it's like, bitch, what are you doing? Like you're not doing nothing. So that's what makes it just turn horrible. But then what makes it worse is when I think everybody is entitled to their truth. It's always three sides. Yes. My side, your side, and the truth. Let's start there. But then when you start to realize the truth is turning into full-blown lies, and now you're the villain. I'm always good with playing the villain because I play that shit damn well, especially with the different wigs I can switch on. Bitch, I'll be anybody fucking villain in the story because bitch just know you the clown in mine.
Exactly. That's what they always. Okay? They never know. I'm gonna be the villain, but
you gonna be the clown, the dumb bitch, the stupid nigga. Like y'all that's in mine.
Yeah.
So any male, female, that bitch, I play that. I own it. At least I own what the fuck I know I could be. But that's the only thing I think. What make it go south is, like I said, no communication, no accountability, and the lack of respect. Once respect is out the window, clip, no come back.
I thought that my podcast when we first started, it was gonna be a dynamic duo.
Right.
Sis was like, we gonna be at the top. We gonna be in Madison Square Garden. I was like, oh, I love that energy. We gonna be lit. You know what I'm saying? Not that I was fully relying on her to carry us there. Right. I thought we were carrying.
It's just dreams you guys had or seen vision.
And then it be like, girls, relationships, and then when you can't pull yourself through and you see someone else is just like, egos. We were just talking about egos previously.
Yeah, I feel like females have bigger egos than guys. They do. With females, it's not even ego, it's pride. There you go. It's the pride.
Oh, yeah.
Females, men have egos, but that's my thing. How can I let a nigga play me 10 times? My man play me 10 times and forgive every 10 times, but when me and Shorty have one fallout, bitch, fuck you. It's not coming back.
Yeah.
This nigga just played in your face 10 times. Like, it's not coming back. And that's why I feel like that's where the disrespect lies, because that means I'm not worth the conversation to you.
Exactly.
I'm not worth the conversation. I'm not worth the sit down. And that just shows that's where the disrespect, and that's it. But once you start lying on my character, bitches clip. And
I'm sure that anybody I was doing business with before knows that how passionate I was about anything I started, and they're gonna just watch it flourish and turn into flowers.
That's it. You gotta, and that's the thing. The same table they used to sit with you at. Now, unfortunately, you gotta watch it in the audience.
That's why I had to rebrand, because
you don't want nobody to think you riding their coattails.
I had to come off that where it's like, I don't want nobody attached to this greatness.
Right. Oh, there you go. There you go. And you never dim your light for nobody.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how insecure a person is.
I'm not even gonna bring up the person.
No free promo. Those are the motherfuckers I'm talking about when I say no free promo. Those are who I'm talking about. Because that's my thing. I feel like I wish that person nothing but the best. But like I said, once the disrespect got in it, once my character was lied on, that was it.
Whose podcast is it?
I am the motherfucking mic and camera. All I wish females going forward, take accountability. That is my word for the year.
God.
It's accountability.
I just shared that.
Accountability.
Can we take accountability?
I feel like everything will go better.
It would literally go better. I can take accountability.
Right.
I could look at look at something and be like, even with the, just staying on topic with the podcast,
Do you feel like it was some things you could have did different?
She's a more timely person, right? So she like things. She's a planner like you. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. She likes to plan everything. And she's more in the box versus out the box. More like she's not taking any risk. Me, I'm going. Right. I see where I want to go with this, so I'm trying to go big. Right. You get what I'm saying?
She's like tiptoeing,
let's
cautious,
right? No.
Where you like, fuck it, I'm taking this parachute off and I'm jumping.
I'm jumping off. Like, how we doing? You want to tell me how we doing? It, or we, you know what I'm saying? And I was just giving her instructions on my I wasn't giving her instructions, but my feedback from our partnership was always how we get into the plane to jump off. You know what I'm saying? Where she's like, whenever she does want to talk about the podcast, it's like, oh no, well, how are we gonna make this box look pretty? Oh no, baby. You could do that. If my ex-partner was to sit in his chair and tell you why we didn't work out, she would tell you, maybe because I wanted clout. Like, and that's better than I'm gonna take your situation.
Why you want clout though?
Because
your name's Cheyenne.
My name is Cheyenne.
Graduated from Harvard.
But also, when you work in the industry and around industry people,
that's your mindset.
It's like they think that
you after everything they got. Right.
And it's like, it's not that because you.
And I think it's because who she comes from. Like, she not just from somebody who's small and be around. She from somebody who been that shit for decades. And it's still bigger. So that's probably why she feels that way. It's sad because if you my friend, you should know that's not me.
Right. But when you have wrong company and that's what
happened. Start putting shit in your head, right?
That's where it fell out. But you see, when it comes to my business, I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't give a fuck who you came from, what you got going on.
Right.
Deuces.
That's it.
And that's it.
Might have to get up here. Get up on the show. Hear your side of the story.
I just think for 2025 is given, focus on yourself. Hold accountability, like we said. Girls have so many problems finding like a real girlfriend is because like we not holding each other accountable. We not taking accountability for the things we do that hurt people feelings. And
everybody wants to play victim.
Exactly.
And not take accountability.
Yeah. Exactly.
How are you allowed to feel hurt and vent, but I'm not? Exactly. I'm supposed to just be the strong bitch who come kiss your ass and tell you everything's gonna be all right. No, bitch. How about we both sit there? Right. But I'm gonna say this very clear, and I don't want this to go over nobody's head. I never lost a friend. Like, really think. I've never lost a friend. That's it. I never lost a friend. So anybody who told you, oh, I used to be friends with Keisha, I don't fuck with her, they lying. I'm going to tell you why you're lying, because I have all my friends.
Yeah.
I never lost a friend. It's one person in this world, and I'm going to say it over and over, that I probably do. I won't say I owe an apology to, because I apologized before. And as I got older, like I said before, I don't like apologies.
Right.
Apologies is for the other person to feel better. So if you apologize to me, you're not apologizing to me because you feel bad of what you did to me. You're apologizing to me so you won't no longer feel guilty of what you did to me. Because if I say, I accept your apology, then you'd be like, yes, she accepted my apology, I feel better, I can move on.
Right.
Now, if you apologize and I'll be like, I don't, you're going to still keep feeling bad. It don't matter how many years, you're always going to be like, damn, I fucked up. So, like I said, it's one person who probably in this world have all rights to say, I don't fuck with her. I just feel like who I have now in my corner, like, I really fuck with them people. Like, I truly fuck with them people. Any situation I had, and I'm going to speak on last year, any situation that went south, I promise you to God, I did everything the correct way. I did every single fucking thing the way a friend was supposed to do it. I didn't bash, I didn't disrespect, I didn't violate, I didn't do nothing. I went to the source, try to correct the problem. Motherfuckers don't want to take accountability. Motherfuckers don't want the communication. I don't know what to tell you. At the end of the day, like I said, I know I could sleep at night. I don't need to apologize to you. I'm not apologizing for something I didn't do. Hey, so we're back. Stand on Business. We're here with Cheyenne from the Cheyenne Bellarmine Show. Make sure you follow that. So right now we're going to discuss family. We're going to discuss how at times Your friends could be more family than your family is. You could pick your friends, but you can't pick your family. But at the end of the day, you have to love them. Trust me, anybody who know me know it's a family. But I'm not gonna lie. After Christmas, I really changed my outlook. Like, my Christmas was so fun that it felt like how we was kids on Park Place. Like, that's how much fun I had for Christmas.
Right.
So, I'm trying, going forward, to, like, mend that part. And I'm not talking about my immediate family at all. I love my motherfucking brothers and my sisters. That's my niggas. But, yes, like, branching out to the other ones on the branches. Yeah, I'm trying to make that go forward. Because, once again, once I get that call, like, yo, Keisha, we taking you to Hollywood. Number changing, Instagram. I'm not even going to be running nothing. I'm not running none of my accounts, none of that. You're going to have to... That ass. That's it. But, yes, let's speak on family. Life is short. Too short.
Right.
Looking at the video of the young lady, the older lady who body was set on fire while she was asleep, while that devil was watching her, fanning her, watching what happened to the CEO of United Healthcare, watching what just happened to the postal worker from just arguing over a fucking sandwich, what happened to New Orleans when the guy drove the truck and one of the people who died was an 18-year-old girl who just graduated from high school who was starting nursing school. Life is short. So my question to you, any situation that you have in your family where bumped heads, not seeing eye to eye, no longer talking, is there room for growth? Yes or no? Why or why not?
That's such a good question. And you posed it in the right way.
Okay.
Room
yes.
for growth.
We're going to be very
room for growth. I feel like I'm like the black sheep in my family, where it's
really?
Where, and like we was previously talking about the Bible, you know, I've started reading the Bible, so
that's good.
I'm trying to find myself, like, we have to learn how to forgive each other. Like you said, life is way too short, and I think in our family, it being so big, we always have some damn funeral. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so it's like very, like, I feel like our generation more than any other should understand that life is short.
Right.
Like, you could be here today, gone tomorrow, young, old, don't matter.
So can I just ask you real quick, other than the one situation, is there any room for growth where y'all can move forward?
Always, but like when somebody is fighting when somebody's fighting a battle, a personal a battle where you trying to find out who you are, you know what I'm saying? And I'm the kind of person, I glow, and I love my glow. And you're
not going to dim for nobody.
I'm not going to dim for nobody. So, and not to be like that, like, because nobody likes to look at it like that.
Right.
When they really like to
but
think,
they don't realize that's what it is.
They don't realize that's
like,
what it is. Like, don't allow, like, I love seeing my friends or being around people doing things. I want to come here. I want to see, like, not just to be like, oh, like, I need to do this better.
Nah, it's like, give me that push so I could know, let me get one.
Like, yeah, like, I love seeing people feeding on
I know
that
you got to
energy.
pop your shit. I don't care how much it come off like you bragging. No.
Yeah.
Pop your shit. Remind yourself who you are. And it was a coworker of mine. Shout out to Yadi. She said, I don't know why you don't be popping your shit, Keisha, because you could really be popping your shit. And I'm like, because you got to watch who you pop your shit around. Not everybody want to see you win. Not everybody going to clap for you. Some people sit in that fucking corner and be envious shit when you pop your shit, ready to get you lines.
Exactly.
So I don't pop my shit.
And my mother always said that you talk too much, Sha. And it really just be because everybody, like you said, just don't.
You just got to know who to pop your shit. You got to look at a person and be like, I bet this person ain't gonna be envious on me. Like, they got shit too. Like, they could get what I got.
Exactly. You know them friends where you could pull up and tell them everything that's going wrong with you, but you can't tell them everything that's going right with you. Like, you can't go to them.
That's not your friend.
That's not your friend.
That's not your friend. If I could talk to you all day and tell you all my
what
problems.
If it's your family member though?
Same shit. What that mean?
Exactly.
What that mean?
That's why I'm saying, like, that's the stage I'm at. With
so let me
family.
ask you though. Do you feel like if you expressed this, accountability will be taken, or it'll be denied? Like, bitch, who's hating on you?
Yeah.
I ain't gotta hate on you. It'll be like that.
I have this podcast. none of my cousins follow me. Even when we was messing with each other, they was not following me.
But no, let me tell you something.
They wasn't liking shit.
Let me tell you something.
I'm not dimming my light. I'm not coming around y'all.
Don't look for the people you know to support you. It's going to be strangers, bro.
Of course. But, like, they would talk shit about my friends and be like, oh, but your friends is this and your friends don't really fuck with you. But
your friends is the one who's supporting you.
But my friends would, at least, they'll follow. Right. They'll act like they fuck with me.
That's what I was going to say. At least they acting like they fuck with me. You know what I'm saying?
Right. They going to like a comment. They going to like stuff here and there. Y'all don't even want to see it. Is there room for growth? Yes,
always.
It's always room for growth. My heart is
so let
always
me ask
open.
you right now. If I brought Shorty in here right now and she was willing to sit.
I think that she's very smart. I think that she's very creative. I think that she's super talented. I think she's super beautiful. There's so much things that she could figure out how to do. Once she figure that thing out that she wants to do, she's gonna realize shit about herself.
Right.
And then we'll move on. Me and Bree, I love my little sister. That's my only sister, right? I need to work on that relationship too. But what I was saying was
really?
Mm-hmm.
I thought y'all was like this.
Yeah, we are like that because it's like that's my only sister.
Right.
And if I do have an issue like with her, right now, I think our issue is, like, just a respect, little sister, big sister kind of thing. We have this, like, little sister, big sister dynamic duo, like, dynamic situation going on. And I love my sister to death, but it's just, like, for me, it's just a respect thing. And I think everybody is just, like, not to be, I sound like a narcissist. Like, I'm listening to myself, and I'm like, everybody got to work on themselves.
Right.
I love...
Is it getting better?
I feel like...
It's only to it, y'all. And that's what made me even want more kids after my brother's funeral. I'm like, damn, God forbid something happened to one of my kids. They have no more siblings. That's how I think. I'm like...
So you gotta have more?
Nah, I'm trying to get the body down. First, I'm trying to gym. I'm really trying to get back to how I was like a few years ago. Like, I'm gonna try to gym. If that don't work after 4 months...
You do not need your body
I do. After 4 months, table for one, please. Table for one, please. Put me on somebody's table.
No.
Like, so, other than your sister, if I was to call somebody today and just say, like, yo, I did a podcast earlier with Shy. You know, I feel like just listening to her side, I don't know your side yet, but it's something stupid. Y'all niggas could get past it. She spoke so highly of you. Would you get mad because I said you spoke so highly because now it looked like you pussy? Because that's black people problem. Like, don't say good words because I look like a punk.
I don't mind looking like a punk because I know I'm not.
Right.
Like, I don't ever, like, no, sometimes, nah. You know, I'm not pussy. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's the average New York comeback.
No, but I'm always going to give somebody their flowers, regardless if you're my family, friend, especially women. Like, I feel like it's
just
super
what you
important.
said about her. Like, you know how smart she is. This is why I'm saying y'all both like that. Put two heads together is better than one.
We were supposed to do a podcast together. That's how the whole podcast situation...
Before you and a girl.
Before me and the girl. That's the only reason why I proposed
even
that.
Thought of it.
To the girl. Was because me and her were supposed to start a podcast. And that shit would have been lit. Because we both have strong personalities. Right. Money would have never been a problem because it's just like...
It's never about the money because once it's your passion, y'all on it.
Right. Call Terrell, call my father if we need some money.
Come on, play
you know
cousin.
What I'm saying?
Right.
Somebody.
Play cousin. Okay, play cousin.
Like, somebody. Call
Shout out to play cousin, by the way.
I just feel like, you know, it would have been super lit, but so much stuff happened and...
It's never too late. Y'all still breathing.
Yeah, we are. So, I mean, if Keith
we
can
all on borrowed
do it,
time.
Stand on business, I'm
once you let all that negative shit go, promise you that shit won't
You put it on the table.
That situation with my old partner, I sat here 1,000 times like, it's not supposed to be this way. It wasn't supposed to end this way. Ain't no way. Like, that's my dog. Like, ain't no way. Until I really one day, I got a call for the 360 spin I do.
Right.
I got a stack for 4 hours. He was like, yo, you want to do a business? This is right after my daughter's birthday party. I was tired as fuck. He was like, it's tomorrow, right? He was like, it's tomorrow. How much you charging? Give me a stack. I heard them coins drop. because I had my earpod in my ear.
Shut up.
I was like, yo.
She said, I heard the coins.
I'm like, nah, Keisha, you too lit, bro. So then I'm really sitting here like, damn, was this shit really? This shit was supposed to happen. It was supposed to happen this way.
Yeah.
It was too many things fucked up that happened between us that I turned the other cheek. And I feel like God kept saying, bitch, she's not supposed to go with you this way. Even with her, it could be the same, like, bitch, she's not supposed to go with you. But speaking for myself, like, I feel like God was like, she's not supposed to continue this. I'm trying to do shit for y'all to separate, and you not separating, son. Like, damn, it shouldn't have got that nasty. I was like, you know what? It had to get that nasty. My whole thing is, once you show me who you are, I'm going to believe you. So God, like, I showed you this girl numerous occasions. So now it had to get nasty. It had to get disrespect. Because why? I know you don't tolerate disrespect. So I know that's the only thing that was going to let you get away from her. So now I'm at ease where I don't feel bad no more because I did everything right. When I don't give a fuck what your truth is. I know I did everything the right way. And that's why I'm a shine. I wish everybody the best, though. I wish you the best. I want you, whatever your purpose is, whatever your path in life is, I wish you the best on that path.
I feel so like, good I really for you, though, because, like, you really on your purpose. Like, I feel like you really in your purpose. Like, I feel like you started from, like, just being an opinionated person, just, like, on Instagram. Talking you know what I'm saying? Like, because that's what the blogs are for. We supposed
you know they're going to dig back up, man. If I make it, they're going to dig back up. Like, that bitch said in 2018 and 2019, they're going to find so much. But what I like is I'll be on both. Yo. So y'all don't know what's my real one, bitch.
Look, but I know Candace Owens is definitely, like, I know
I always speak good on her.
I would love to talk to Candace Owens.
She gonna rip you apart. She gonna let you talk, and at the end she gonna be like, the fact that you love me so much, was this you? That's what she gonna do. When I tell you, I'm coming for everything in 25 that 24 took from me. Like, I'm coming for everything. Nigga said my dog done died. Like, yes. It took my brother. It took my dog. It took Ava. Don't let that go over your head. Honestly, like, I'm coming for everything. I'm so glad. I'm coming from everything. And it's, like, I'm really focusing on this podcast.
And I see it. I'm telling you, like, nah, like, you told me you wanted to do the podcast.
Show you.
I'm like, nah, I didn't give a fuck.
I think that's why I continued.
I didn't care
because y'all believed in me more than me.
I was like, nah, it's lit. Like, you gotta do
Everybody
it.
said it was like, you got that energy. Like, you
got that energy.
You have it.
And then on top of that, you were business oriented.
Right.
So it's like,
so I know how to move with it.
So now you could do the business part and like, you know what I'm saying? Thank you so much, Keisha, for having me.
Of course.
It was so much fun. I hope I could come back.
Of course.
Because you are lit and mad funny.
Duh.
And y'all tune into the podcast when it drops.
And also make sure you follow the Cheyenne Bellerin Show.
And follow the Cheyenne Bellerin Show while you at it.
As long as my family, them good, me great. Me, I tell them, say me love them, no bother wait. Until them dead, and I go pull up I even get. A family for life, I want and rule is state.